you free.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the next episode of the Ultimate I almost called it the Import Tuner Challenge. Welcome back to the Ultimate Tokyo Xtreme Racer Challenge. For those of you that don't know, and the reason why Ultimate Import Tuner Challenge popped into my head at that very moment was because this is the place where the first Ultimate Import Tuner Challenge took place. That's right, we went through all of Import Tuner Challenge for the Xbox 360. We went on the Plus mode, and we went for a no-loss run of the game. It was fun. We had a blast. By all means, you need to check it out. Hit the linky down below. It'll take you to everywhere else, and just go back, check out the playlist for the Import Tuner Challenge. We had so much fun doing that. So today we are back at, like I said, the Tokyo Xtreme Racer Challenge. Good morning, Sir G. And today what we're going to do is we are beginning stage 3. We have not lost yet. We made it all the way through stage 1, all the way through stage 2. No issues, no surprises. I don't even think we've really had like a major close one yet. And I am currently, let me show you my screen, I am currently preparing for final battles here, because today we're going to be taking out the older NSX. We are on day 21. I have been swapping the car out every week, so we are coming up on the next swap out. And so we're going to go and run the older NSX today. I have done 4 physical exercise. You were doing great. I understood some of those words, and then you started speaking a different language. I will say that, Sergi, I'm very proud that you are actually holding up to it, and that you are continuing down this venture. So kudos to you. Congrats. Don't give up. You're doing awesome, man. And by all means, take us along for the ride while you're exercising, even if it's just to listen. We'd be honored to be there with you. So what I've been doing this morning is, at first I wanted to change all the bonnets, the bumpers, and all that. This car it doesn't have extra pieces for me to throw on it. Kind of sad. I'm assuming I can throw neon on it. Okay, well, at least we can do that. I picked this color just because it was a nice color that it had available. You forgot I speak English. It's okay, man. So, you know, I'm having a little bit of fun with this. Just seeing what we can do with this car. But we're going to hop right into it. That's not a bad color for it. We'll go with that. Color change is this one. Yeah, there we go. Change. And then lastly, on the back, I couldn't even put a new spoiler on it. I really wanted to pick something a little bit bigger, and unfortunately that's not an option. But it's all good. It's all good. Sonic R. I own it, my friend. I have it for the Sega Saturn. A very wild racer from back in the day. If you haven't played it, obviously, Sergi, you mentioning it, you must have played it at some point. But for those of you that are watching that have never played Sonic R, man, that is a wild Sonic game. It's basically a racer. You're just running as Sonic, or I think you can even pick some other characters to run as. They all have their own attributes. It's a very wild handling game. It's going to take some practice for you to be able to get really good at the game. You're not going to just be able to hop in there and do amazing. It will take a little bit of adjustment to get used to what the game is asking out of you as running around as one of those characters. But I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a lot of fun. I definitely do not hate on it. I think it was a very good attempt, and kudos for even thinking of that to do with Sonic. I mean, obviously we all know Sonic is fast, Sonic has got speed. I mean, you would think racing is in his blood, that we would have had a racing game out of the gate with Sonic. And it took them a while before we finally got one. I think, what is it? The Sonic racing games that are out now, obviously they're leaps and bounds compared to what Sonic R was for the Sega Saturn. But it doesn't mean that it was bad. There's a lot of love-hate for it, like Sergi's mentioning. But that doesn't mean the game is bad. Don't always take what people say as your deciding factor on whether or not to try the game. Emulators exist, and I think they exist for the ability to try a game. Obviously, you can play the entire thing, but I look at it as an ability to try a game before you seek it out and buy it and add it to your collection, because that's what I do. I had a lot of games, and they're all here in this collection, and this channel is going to be eventually playing through every single game in this collection. It's going to be a wild ride. It's going to take some time, but eventually your favorite game may end up being played here. So by all means, like, follow, subscribe, all the good things that every YouTuber says. It actually does help. It does make a channel grow, and a smaller channel like mine, it's leaps and bounds. So thank you so much for helping with that part of it. I can't thank you enough. And honestly, we have the best community ever here. One thing that bothers you about the internet is that Sonic fans keep saying that Sonic is the least underrated character in combat. If there is a stronger character, people say Sonic slams. I mean, maybe in Sonic the Fighters. I have not played that one. I've heard of it. I know of it, but I have not played it. I don't know if they're talking about that or if they're referring to Smash Brothers. But yeah, I mean, it's Sonic. It's a lot of fun. What else can I really say there? Sonic fighting. Oop, I did not mean to hit the ball. Sonic fighting is what it is. I look at him more of obviously he's challenging Robotnik, and he's always trying to save or gather the Chaos Emeralds from him and save all his friends. So that's what Sonic does. Well, I guess he is a fighter. A speedster fighter. Alright. Let me just throw these on real quick. Okay, this car's all souped up for now. We got tuning to do with it, and I don't think we could do anything with the... We could probably do something with the livery on this one, whereas the other one we could not. We could definitely give it its aura. Something a little wild, maybe. Something that says, when we get to this point in the game, this car is going to be like our shining star. Oh my gosh, we could definitely do a little nuts here. Oh, we could go rainbow with the 2. Oh, that's just nuts. That's just so nuts. That is like a boss, though, right there. We're gonna go like that this time. This will be our. I think this is gonna be the car that we're gonna beat the game in. But I could be wrong. It could be something else. But for now, I'm kind of leaning. So let's go ahead and go to the collection. And we need to grab our... I think it's this one. Yes, this is the one. To the entire fiction, but I understand there's a fighting game of Sonic. You like fighting games. Fighting games are not like, they're not like my favorite thing in the world. I always feel like I'm button mashing. I was never really good at memorizing the special actions to make the character do their special move. I was never really good at that. I was more of a, I like to button mash and have fun, and I like to watch the fighting as it's happening, but I would much rather watch a fighting game than play a fighting game. That doesn't mean that we're not going to play fighting games on the channel. I do own a decent amount of them. Mortal Kombats, some Street Fighters, even some Dead or Alive. So by all means, don't get discouraged. That will eventually be on the channel at some point. Like I've been saying, we have so many games to play. So many. And then... Really? Shadow Man was freezing on you when you played it on PS1, but on the N64 it looked amazing. Well, in a way, you just made my day. I own Shadow Man for N64. I didn't bother to get it for PS1, and the main reason why I went and got it for PS4 was because it became a downloadable game to play as a Switch Online user for Nintendo Switch, the original. And that got me excited because of that. And so I do have the original Shadow Man. I've never ever played it. It grabbed me because it was one of those few games that was rated for mature on Nintendo 64. And it seemed taboo. Like Nintendo anything. They put up such a fuss when Grand Theft Auto came out. So many things about, we will never ever put, like Mortal Kombat, we'll never put stuff like that on our game console. Dude, Nintendo has backtracked so much over the years. I don't know what to believe anymore from them, but all those feelings aside, Shadow Man for the Nintendo 64 is in the collection, both original for Nintendo 64 as well as being able to play it on Nintendo Switch Online. I do keep my online subscription currently because all the members of my household, all 5 of us, like to play on the Switch. So having the family plan and all of us being able to play our Switches is kind of a nice thing to be able to do. Controller vibration. Well, I know, I want to say, not that I know, I want to say Star Fox 64 was the moment where a Rumble Pack was boxed with a game and able to be added to your controller to give you yet another sensation of playing a game. Now, PlayStation obviously has the feature, and I've also seen the feature for Game Boy. On certain game cartridges, you had to put a battery in it, and it would vibrate the whole Game Boy. So, off the top of my head, do I know which one where the rumble feature originates? Honest answer, I don't know this one. I would love to know. I could easily Google it, but I'm curious, Sergi, since you asked the question. Do you know which one it originated from? Where did vibration in the controller start? I know where at-home wheels. I know what console that started for. And aside from your typical, what do you call that, like all-in-ones, I mean like a console where you can change out the games, that's the ColecoVision. The ColecoVision had a driver module that allowed you to play games with a wheel and a pedal. Oh, you're not a fan of Star Fox? Oh, yeah. Star Fox 64. It had the Rumble Pack packaged in with it. It was when they first introduced a game that had Rumble feature. I'm sorry to hear that you are not happy with the Star Fox franchise. I have a different opinion, but I guess it matters where you started playing. For me, it was the original on Super Nintendo, otherwise known as the Super Famicom, and that is where I started off playing Star Fox, and I loved it. The Nintendo 64 one, I played it for like 5-10 minutes, and not long. Long enough for me to go, oh, this looks like it could be fun, and I stopped. And I never went back to it. Shame on me. But at the time, I was doing so much gaming on PlayStation that it was hard for me to go to Nintendo 64. And then the GameCube came out, and then I really didn't have any time for the Nintendo 64. Surprisingly, for someone that has so many boxed versions of Nintendo 64 games, I will tell you that I did not buy into the console until very late in the life cycle. So, it's not... Nintendo is my go-to for Legend of Zelda. Until a Legend of Zelda game comes out, I usually don't purchase the system. Say what you want about Mario, Link and the Legend of Zelda franchise is where I get dragged in to Nintendo. No, and Sergi, that's we're all entitled to our own opinions on everything. So don't feel bad. It's okay, and it is what it is, my friend. It is what it is, and it's okay. You don't have to like every franchise that exists, and everyone's allowed to have their own opinion. So by all means, don't worry. But we need to get things kicked off. I actually was doing a lot of things behind the scenes this morning, hoping to like jump right into racing. I'm glad that we got into conversation. We didn't really find out the answer, so we'll find out the answer before the end of this episode as to where vibration originated from. But I really want to say it might have been Star Fox 64. Unless PlayStation came out with it first, I'm not sure. But the answer's out there, and we can find out in a little while. For now, we have highways full of blue and a little bit of green. And we've got some work to do. And we've got to get to it. Go the opposite way. We'll start with this one and we'll go. There's another way to find out where the special tuner is. See the wrenches? Special tuner's in there. See how there's no wrench here? See how there's no wrenches there? That's another way to find out where the special tuner is if you want to soup your car up as far as it can go. You mentioned Legend of Zelda. Absolutely knows that the franchise is like it. Oh, dude, I enjoy it. I think the Legendary Tuner just opened up, like for in-game mode. It's already been open for us because we're in the plus. It accelerates pretty quick. Behind the scenes, I spent a lot of battle points and I bought a new car. And I souped it all the way up. It did give me, what do they call it here on Steam? A trophy? Not an achievement, a trophy? I think it's called a trophy or a challenge. I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. I unlocked the one for having 10 fully built machines. That's where we're at with that. We're taking on family business right now. Taking care of the business. Sorry, Mama. We're out of here. Sorry that you felt criticized for hating on a franchise. I'm not hating on you for hating a franchise. We all have our moments, and we have our games that are our Achilles heel, or we just don't enjoy gameplay of it. And you know, I feel you. I do. There's some games that are probably in this collection that I've never played, or I played one time and said this is garbage and I'm never gonna play it again. But it's in the collection. You paid money for it, you hoped it would be something better than what it was, and you're allowed to hate on it. But if you never spent any money on it, only tried it through emulation, and you have your opinion on it, I understand your opinion, but at least you didn't have to pay for it. Well, I don't know if Master Position will race us, but it's certainly not going to stop me from trying. Here we go. Thanks, girl. Let's go. Let's go. Another Wanderer. All right. Next one's up here just a little bit of a ways, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I mean, we're getting some nice speeds through here. The car's handling great. I'm not sure what I've got it tuned for, to be honest. But obviously it's fine at this level of the game, stage 3. Done a lap already. One lap of the C1 taken out. Hello, how are you doing this morning, buddy? Welcome to the show. In the other lane. Do not want to change lanes fast enough for me. Digital. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Challenge underway. No losing. Hondas only. Have to play the game with the wheel. 3 separate challenges going in this game all at once. Oh, that ass kicked out. We have a whole other gear. We're already in the 200s. Let's freaking go. Oh, this car is definitely a contender. It needs to be able to, oh, that was rough. It needs to be able to break 300 miles an hour, if not like 320. It needs to be up there if we're gonna be able to take on Devil Z, aka Unknown, Racer Unknown in this game. Is Devil Z. I thought it was Devil Z. I mean, that was what that car was in every other game. You won't race. You're done. I challenge you, Pikachu. Let's start this battle, she says. I don't know. I don't think you're ready for this. You think you are. Sorry to do it to you. This car is fast. Oh. Let's go. Spring memory. Oh, we got backup, friends. Let's go. Come on now. Let's do this. Oh no. Oh no. This is not good. Note to self, rear-wheel drive cars, when their tires are done, your game is done. We just lost the challenge and we have to go back to day one. No! Oh my god. Alright. That sucks. I'm so sorry, guys. I should have realized when that ass end kicked out. Before I go through the trouble of moving game files around, I want to try one thing. Shit! If I hit this... This should work. Yep. Damn, guys. Failed you. First attempt, made it to, what, a couple people in stage 3? And it was a tire problem. Up until this point, I had very reliable cars that I knew and trusted, and I grabbed this car thinking I knew and trusted it, and it failed me. It failed me hard. Damn it. Alright, car, you failed me. You failed me so miserably. Oh, it happened right as you hopped in, Samuel. Yeah, man. Not what I wanted to see either. This car failed me. It'll get lucky. You know what? I'm just gonna drive it in the beginning. Try and get a better feel for her, but she failed me. dude. I thought I had them. I really did. They put up a little bit of a block. The block and me having to do abrupt lane changes caused the ass end to slip out. The tires were worn out. And any other car, I can ride them bald and it ain't no big deal. This car says, nope, ha ha, joke's on you, and I get screwed. Hello everyone and welcome to the Tokyo Xtreme Racer Challenge. Attempt 2. Yay. Let's go. I can't believe that happened to me. Cannot believe that happened. I am in utter disbelief right now that a car that was supposed to be tuned to be able to take on bosses did so pitifully. And I have no one to blame but myself. I want to blame the car. I really, really do. Because I think any other car, hell, I bet you the Civic would have done better than what that just did. Unbelievable. You don't call it a challenge for nothing. And you can see 2 days, 2 separate streams of work gone out the window. At least this time it wasn't for something as stupid as I went right and my opponent went left. Or vice versa. I don't remember which one happened in the Import Tuner Challenge. But it definitely pissed me off and made me rethink my whole strategy. So, day 1, win 1 coming at you in hopefully a couple seconds. I am not going to slow things down this time, so at least not until we get to stage 3 again. I have to stop at 1 o'clock today. I don't know how far we can get on a I'm rushing to get through this, but we'll see. I am still beside myself and disappointed in myself. I need to know when this car becomes a problem. Because like up until that point, the car was handling just fine. And I'm gonna need it to be at optimal performance. And I have a whole other car I need to learn, so maybe that needs to get used after the first week. I like to stay off the walls more as I rear end this guy and take a look at his hindquarters. have questions for Kings and Anunnaki. Just curious whether or not they've run into a similar scenario, or if they just use tried and true cars the whole way through. But to have not had a single problem, and literally one problem throws the whole thing down the toilet. Sucks. What game do I have planned for after this? I really want to go back to CarX. I want to beat those two other teams. I've been messing around in CarX in my free time, building some more cars and pretty much farting around in the game. It's a lot of fun with it being on my Xbox. It's easier to go into it. PC that I'm playing the game on literally only gets powered up to play this game. It does not get used for anything else. So that being said, I invested what, 200? I think I got it for 260 bucks plus $40 for the game. Is what I invested in order to be able to continue playing Tokyo Xtreme Racer. I was talking to some people that are new to the franchise and have been playing this game, and it was interesting to hear some of their comments about the game, things that they liked, you know. And actually, it was more of talking about the dislikes, because I wanted to know what they didn't care for in the game. A lot of them didn't care for the whole new trees and not being able to buy whatever you want out of the gate without wasting perks and all that. So that's when I convinced them to just turn all that stuff off and play the game the way you want. And they did that. And then the next thing that they've come up with to dislike about the game is the case that we're in right this very moment. The next blue car is so far down the track. You just wish you could just hit a button and play them now. I get that. I understand that. And then I, simply said, parking garages, you used to not be able to work between them. You're lucky that exists. And it's one way to look at it. Jeez. This car wants to boogie. Good morning, Keith. I have failed the challenge. We are back at day 2. Oh, we're being challenged. Never mind. I was about to quit the garage. It won't even let me do it anyways, so we're good. It knows. But keep this winning out. I am still absolutely. I really was looking forward to stage 3 today. Oh. All right. Stops in, he has a little bit of fun with us. Yes, I just tuned this NSX after our devastating loss. So the car is tuned now. I'm waiting to get the tires really low to find out how it handles. Because that was the problem I ran into, is the tires got just into the red and the ass end started slipping out. And when you're doing abrupt lane changes and the car's slipping out, that's not a good thing. So I needed to hold its ground. And if that means that this car gets used now and doesn't get used later, I'm fine with that. I want to try the new one that I just bought, which is the newest NSX. That's an all-wheel drive turbo. So I want to see how that one does. Because I do not want to get late in the game with these cars I've not used and find out that they're not going to cut it either. Or they can't hold it if the tires are too low and I need to stop more to buy tires. I mean, I could have bought tires. That's what's killing me right now. If I would have just hopped into that parking garage, bought tires, and then challenged the guy, we would not be here. So I'm beating myself up now because I made a very simple mistake. And that mistake has cost me, where were we at? Like 8-9 hours of gameplay? I mean, it's not a lot. It's just annoying. It's all. It's really eating at me. I'm not even going to be able to ball these tires out. I just did, because apparently the NSX was all done up, but I didn't bother throwing a tune on it. So I had multiple things working against me coming into today. Not taking the moment to figure out whether or not the car was tuned. Mistake one. Mistake number two, realizing that the car had an issue of breaking loose and not doing something about it before going into more races. Being overconfident that this car was just going to decimate. So that was mistake number two. And mistake number three, I'm just going to go with the overall confidence of the way the first two stages went, and me just thinking, I got this. It's going to be easy. It looks easy. That's where this game will bite you in the ass. You've got to remember that at the end of the day, it's still Tokyo Xtreme Racer. It's still a difficult game, and at any moment you do one mistake or two and the game's gonna get you. It got me. It got me good. I am not happy about it. Other bosses are going the other way, so I should just be able to hop in. It'll probably end the day immediately. Just beat this guy, and then we'll have all the bosses out there. All it takes, one mistake. I could have easily reloaded my save. I would have done that in the beginning times when I was first trying to do the import tutor challenge, but this is more fun. Believe it or not, you have to restart and know you had to restart. And I think that's what drove me to being able to beat it on my second attempt. So we'll see how this second attempt goes. I need to change the title card though. We may have started in stage 3. We sure the hell aren't in stage 3 no more. But I do absolutely commend Genki for putting the game plus, being able to start a new game easily. All that effort that I went and put into my copying of the game save and putting it somewhere else on my computer, even though that's a good idea anyways, I am able to just restart without having to do much effort. So I'm thankful for that. It'll make the challenge easier to restart. Not that that's something I want to be the most happy about, but yes. Ready? Yeah. Oh. I'm not gonna be able to edit it the way I thought I would be able to. Good game for spring, and I picked it up recently. Okay. Alright, I'll bite. What game that I've just picked up recently would be great for spring? Are you talking about Destruction Derby? picked up one called Flower. I did? Is that in that Journey one for PS3? Is that what it is? Is it in Journey? I gotta double check now. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. There is a flower in the game. Thing there. Yeah. Oh, you used the 6-axis part of the controllers to play that game? Oh, yeah, so we're talking about Journey. Well, it's the Journey collection, I guess. But in it is the Flower game right here. So, cool. The Journey Collector's Edition. I have not played it. I picked it up. I've not played it. Day 7, new car. Let's grab the other car. Where's the other car? I bought another car. Did it not save it? Did I have to hit save before I left? Okay, so I lost a car. That's okay. That's where we are. I need to go to the dealer. I wanted to try this one. how am I going to do those gears? No worries, Anunnaki. Thanks for stopping in. You're only off on the weekends now. Oh, man. Good morning, Kings, as well. So both of you guys should know I failed. I'm no longer on stage 3. We're back at stage 1, day 7. I was driving the NSX with the specialized body kit, and the SN got loose on me, and I lost. And we're reset, and we're back at it. Were not adjustable before, they still are not. Oh man, we'll see how it goes, man. I'm sure it'll be fun. I enjoyed what was that, Raw we played through? That was a lot of fun. It was easy to change back all the way because all you have to do is just click play, game plus again, and it just started it over right away without having to go searching for a save file and do all of that. So I'm thankful for that, but yeah, it does suck to go out like that. It's definitely something. All right, we'll get back there. We'll check that game out for the first time because I've never owned it until now. No, don't spoil. We'll find out soon enough. Wait a minute, I have 6 gears, so we can rearrange this just a little bit. You want a desert bus ride? Hey, we didn't get enough likes for that one. We might do that one day, but that's all emulation. Alright, that is what I wanted it built for. Night ride was terrible. 4 hours in, we're gonna get into a night cycle on the bus. Legendary tuner pops up. And this is when parking garages start opening. Luckily you didn't have to wait for a tow truck. Sounds like a rough game. Why are people putting themselves through this? Never left first gear. did not ship through all 9 gears, so I have the car tuned for its highest gear to be 6 at the maximum speed. trouble making corners. I think they all do once we get in the red. It's not breaking loose on me yet. No electric. Really heard anything coming from Japan about these people using electric vehicles and causing all sorts of mayhem on the expressway. Have you? All I ever hear about is people still driving their old Hondas, their old Toyotas, and Nissans, and just going out there and wreaking havoc. Problem with center medians. There we go. There we go. new tires destroyed from one accident. I went under Army Joe. Later, Keith. Have a good one, man. Thanks for tuning in. on the other side. We gotta go all the way down, around, and then we can start getting more blue guys. I should have got tires. Tire test. Still gets up to decent speeds. You can, once you unlock them. I have to unlock them all again. I haven't been to those other pit areas, so they're not discoverable. Well, they are discoverable. I mean, I have not discovered them. We know it exists. We've been there many times. But at this stage in the game, we have not been there. I'm still unlocking all the extras as I'm going, too. All the other little off-ramps that don't, when you start off the day, I'm unlocking those right now still. That's why every now and again you'll see it saying unlocked ramp. There, new ramp unlocked. This car does just fine with ball tires. Right now, I just unlocked both of those. So the last one for me to unlock is this one right here. See how it's got the lock symbol, and this one right here. So I still can't warp to these two parking areas because I haven't seen them yet. We're gonna do a parking garage tour here once we take out the rest of these blue pills on the map. I'm tired. Oh crap! That's going to be a problem if the car can't reach up to 300 like I need it to. Stop you from being able to keep hitting another word and typing. Drive with your Come on. Are you serious? I've been trying to read it and I can't read it. Drive with your knee. For some reason, I can't spell normal words. That is getting dumber and dumber. What if you try to type in? Knee with a K. We're trying to say drive with your knee. Not sure what driving with your knee means, man. You mean like put my knee on the wheel? Is that like like when you're trying to stabilize a car when you're driving? The wheel's not big enough. It's too small. If it was a larger wheel. Yeah, no, like my knee is still further down. If I put the wheel lower, but I kind of like the wheel up here because the shifter's in a good spot. Yeah, no knee driving, unfortunately. A few more going around that way. I still didn't buy tires? almost done, and then we're gonna bounce around to all the garages. Well, I'll say this, with the tires, braking, churning, all that, much better. Yes, I can drive around on ball tires, not need to worry about it too much with this car, but my gosh, what a difference it makes. Then the question becomes, does the car do better when I do something like, say, the medium? Plus, I have yet to try the special tune on this car. Man, this car loves to hit that median. as I saw go this way. Okay, they're coming. Whoa! What are those doing over there? Oh yeah, I remember those. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Alright. Perfect. We're on the right track. Let's keep going. There's 3 more on the other side, which we can hit those afterwards, and then we hit every parking area. We're almost there. Almost there. Let's go. Might need a different car in order to take on final boss with this Honda. Got one more blue. And then we warp to that parking and take those 3. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is working out. Train horn, yeah. Can't believe I failed us. benefits of having a solar panel. Yeah. So like, when it snows out, the snow will like land on my solar panels, and then when the temperature gets a little bit warm enough, or the sun is out, eventually the snow will start to melt a little bit, and will create some water between the snow itself and the solar panel. So with enough water, the weight of the snow just makes it all just slides right off of the roof. It's not snowing here. As a matter of fact, we should be going through a heat wave starting today. We're going to reach the 40s. Woo! Probably had like a good 4 or 5 inches of snow on the panels. Alright, Intercourse, Rivals, everything should be green until we get to parking garage. Perfect! Let's do these. No kidding. There's no green grass. We're covered in snow. I would not be surprised though if by the end of the week we see green grass. Got a second leg forming around your hole. That's a lot of melting. that parking area. Yup, we can't change him on. So five and seven, 7 and 9. Four, six. The bosses or the team leads and bosses are out there somewhere. They're just not there right now. And I think that's because I need to end the day. Let me just go out on the track. Just to make sure they're not going to just spawn in real quick. Challenge this green pill, and if nothing happens after that, then we end the day. That was a nameless one. Whoops. Okay. Expected that Boston, you know. That's fine. We'll just go back here and work. Where are we? Almost there. Let's go. It's going to kick us out a little bit here and there. I'm almost out of time, guys. I want to finish up stage 1 before I'm out. Bad enough we had to restart. I want to at least get through stage 1. Boss or team lead. Up there. All right, it's a race to the garage. Well, if it works for NASCAR, it should work here. If you know, you know. Oh my god, get out of the way.
Are you need some backup?
End the day on me? Yep. Then I can come back and do the one boss and we're done. Okay. You take out Bloodhound. Page ends. Save. You come back at this Monday, 9 a.m. Stage 2 all over again. A lot done, considering at the same pace as we did the first time around, even with the little bit that I did in stage 3 today. There's a possibility of that. Weekends are hard to promise, but there is a possibility. Best I can say is ring that bell and you'll get notified if I happen to have the time to get on. I definitely want to do more than what I've done in the past over the weekend. It's just, I'm still a father and a husband, and It's hard to say. Sometimes the wife is working, and sometimes I need to go in. It just all depends. Stage 1 is done. Day 12. Well, a lot of times, Fridays and Saturdays, I'm playing with my friends, and we're recording new episodes that have not released yet, that I have to go through and edit. But me and my friends went back to do some more Space Marine, and we also just finished all of the Pirates of the Caribbean episodes for Sea of Thieves. So that ended, oh my gosh, the finale was so awesome, guys. It was so awesome. So be on the lookout for those. I have a lot of editing to do before those will pop up. I don't want those to be too boring. There's a lot of sailing sometimes. So yeah, there's gonna be some more stuff coming here very, very soon. Be on the lookout for it. Those will be just videos. I just need to finish them. Once they're all edited, then I can decide when they're gonna air. But I got to get the editing done. And that's the other thing is if I'm not having time to do the live, and I'm not having the time to play the friends, and I'm not doing additional lives, it's finding the time for editing, and that's where it's killing me right now. So it's hard being a one-man show with so much planned, so much already recorded. There's just, yeah, it's hard. It's hard. But Stallion for President, yes, we have not touched that game in a while. We will be coming back to that. There will be more Butt Stallion episodes, don't you worry. They're still haven't even touched Borderlands 4, and since release, it's still wrapped in the package. So I don't know what boss would be out there. Eternal Polaris, that would make sense. But we have a lot to do in stage 2. I don't know if I have enough time to kick enough of it out of the bag right now, and I'm still trying to see how much I can squeeze into a day. So this is going to be our stopping point. Oh, we're making some serious progress. We really are. We got the Elite Squad today, so we're getting some more of these. They do call them achievements here. Okay, boom, there you go, achievements. We have 8 of them that are locked. Revenge of the Kai and Elite Squad, those are unlocked. I don't know why those are being blocked. Forbidden Engine Swap. Oh, these are, it says unlocked. Why is it not? I wanted locked. I clicked here for locked achievements, and it doesn't show me them. Very interesting. So 365 days. I have not played past day 201. Reach 100 other car battle wins. Other car battles. So that's racing the no names, the nameless. Acquire 100 different words for bad names. Bookworm. Reveal the profile of all rivals to make them all viewable on the reference screen. Here, 100 types. 2 more of those and we're there. Heard 300 types of info. Win a battle that lasts more than 5 minutes. hitting 300 kilometers an hour. I wonder how many miles an hour that is. It's 3 hidden ones too. I mean, we're getting there. We're getting there. Tales from the Borderlands. I still got that to do. That's a nice single player one. That'll be fun. Yeah, I have to stretch a battle. I have not had anything go past 5 minutes. I've just always been going nuts. So, yeah. The hell's that? I don't remember getting that one. Or that one. There might have been some free stuff I grabbed recently. Like old school RuneScape. I wanted to try that. Road Redemption. The original RuneScape. Or that's probably the new one based on graphics. I thought there was another game that I bought. Oh, yes. I bought Street Racing Syndicate for PC thinking that I might be able to get it to look a little bit better than Xbox One and use the wheel. And it don't like it. It don't like the wheel. Things are messing up horribly. So I might just have to still play that on the Xbox. I found it for $5. I figured I'd try it, but yeah. Definitely having problems. I cannot get out of the menus. That's how bad SRS is working. So SRS on PC through Steam is not working very well. With this plugged in, I cannot get through the menus. That's how bad. I spent 13 minutes trying to get through menus. So I think with a regular controller, it can be done. I have Juiced and Juice 2 in the collection. Juice is on 1 and Juice 2 is on original Xbox. And Juice 2 is on 360. I have them both. Never played them. Ever. I have not played them. I have them. I just never played them. So there is so much. We could stay on racing probably for years, to be honest with you, at the rate that it takes to go through some of these games. So by all means, don't worry. We'll get to them eventually. I know I'm missing out. I have been told this and I have seen this. I am missing out. So I do need to end this. There's just nothing more that I could do toward, excuse me, to finishing up what we need to do in Tokyo Xtreme Racer. Definitely had a lot of fun. Did not appreciate the fact that I got overconfident and we had to reset and end everything and start all over. But it is what it is. Live and learn. Same thing happened to me when I tried to do the import tuner challenge. I don't know if I got this far in before I had to reset. It very well may have. This game will throw you just sideways for no reason. So it had reasons. I just don't want to admit to them. But seriously, guys, thank you for being here. Thank you, Samuel and Anaki, for stopping in. Kings, I saw you. You heard the bad news. I have not heard a peep from you since. But yeah, I really would like to know, in both Anunnaki and Kings, how far did you get in your single player no loss challenges? Are you still going through them? Are you playing it a little closer to the chest than I am? I'd love to know. Guys, until the reload, I'll see you next time.
He's in the game and he's having fun, playing it live, and he's not done. game collector knows the score. OVG.